Dr. Becker. Hey, the microphones.
I think Stuart should be using it. I'm not even speaking.
Yeah, so just have the microphone here so that I can hear you. Yeah, it has to. It's very weak microphone. It has to be very close to your face, unfortunately.
Yeah. He has things like stitches.
It's a very rough sport.
I can't take it.
People get hurt.
I can't take it.
Does he
Okay,
fight? Does
no,
he fight?
let's, please, I don't even want to talk about it. He does, and no, he does not. He does not. I mean, he can if he has to, but let's just,
Is everybody here? No, where's Amy?
he is Amy right here. It's a marathon like anything else in life. And it's like this. How are you? I'm not, do I look like a crazy?
5 a.m. practices, no?
A long time ago. I think it's like, yeah. Amy, I had you covered. I had you covered.
Hey, Amy. It was terrible, wasn't it?
The
Did you
traffic
come
was
down the middle?
awful.
Oh, well. But even Hempstead Turnpike was crowded. It was all backed up. Could you imagine if there was a?
It was the first time I saw
Could
the
you
Blue
imagine?
Newman. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Uh, Let me call the meeting to order and let me compliment the audience again for coming to listen on short notice. To be honest and fair to you, um, I would say that it's highly unlikely if you're here that we will come back from executive session and announce something exciting. We're not going to do that. We're going to announce whatever we should under the open meetings law. But insofar as any rumors are concerned about announcing CEO, we're not going to do that. We're still in the process, and it's moving along, and certainly anticipate that we will have an announcement about the CEO by the before or by the next board meeting, which is December 2nd, but not tonight. But anyway, thank you very much for coming, and let me call the roll to make. Oh, I'm sorry.
So am I.
Your phone is talking. I'm Stuart Rabinowitz. I am the oldest member of the board, also the chair. Um, let's go from left to right this time.
Richard Becker, interim CEO.
Lisa Warren, board member.
Rory Lansman, board member.
So we have 7 board members present, which means that we have all of our board members present, and we have a quorum today so we can conduct business. Usually, this is a time period where we have open time for questions and comments. The one that we ask you to register for and nobody ever does. But this is a special meeting, so we're not going to do that today. We will do it on December 2nd. And by the way, on December 2nd, it will be a very important meeting because we will be discussing the 2026 budget, which is, if you work here, is very important for all of us. And our management team is working hard on it. There's a finance committee meeting this week, right? Tomorrow. To consider it, and there will be at that meeting time for public comment. but not today. So, with that said, I want to entertain a motion, and council has written this out for me. I will now entertain a motion for the directors to conduct an executive session pursuant to the Public Officers Law 105 and Public Authority Law Section 340210B. Make sure you got that right. For the purpose of considering matters leading to the employment, promotion, demotion, discipline, suspension, dismissal, or removal of a particular person, proposed, pending, or current litigation, and competitive strategy information. And I would ask, is there a motion for us to go into executive session? We will, as I said, come back after that, but also briefly for probably a very unexciting statement of what occurred. So, is there a motion to go into executive session? Second? All in favor? Opposed? Hearing none. I close the open meeting temporarily, and as we go into executive session, and I suggest you all get a bite to eat on the premises if you're staying. See you later. Okay. Do we need a motion to open? No, we don't. Okay, we're back from executive session, and as I promised, we have no very significant announcements to make about what was done in executive session, but we do have one item that we took up in executive session and voted on it, and that is an amendment to the bylaws for the medical group. Yeah. So I'm going to ask Dan, our brave and courageous counsel, to read that.
All right. Hello, everyone. All right. So the new. What's that? I don't eat a lot of nights. I don't eat, and just get thin out. The new medical staff bylaws are modified by an amendment to ensure that every patient receives a timely and comprehensive medical evaluation, including a historical and physical examination, completed, signed, dated, and updated as required by the Joint Commission accreditation standards. The purpose of this requirement is to document patients' health status and plan of care before admission or any procedure requiring anesthesia. As NUMIC is anticipating a Joint Commission survey that includes a review of the medical staff bylaws for compliance with the standard, approval of this amendment was necessary. The amended medical staff bylaws are effective as of November 19th, 2025.
It's to ensure compliance for not just accreditation, but patient safety. So it was very little, there was some discussion, but it was unanimously approved. And according to the open meetings law, we're just reporting it out. And that's all I have to say about that. Except come to the December 2nd meeting, because there will be other issues on the agenda of import, including our 2026 budget. Thank you all for coming. I thank our union colleagues particularly for having there's a Yiddish word called Sitzfleisch, which is the ability to sit in a certain place for a long period of time. And
We took bets on that.
yeah, you would, right. Thank you. But thank you all, everybody, for attending. So is there a motion to adjourn and have dinner? Dinner is not included. I second. All those in favor? All right, we'll see you December 2nd.